Alright, I got my Viltrox today, the 23mm 1.4, so I'm really curious to see, can I night vlog with it. One thing I really love about this, it's super light. It's just really easy to hold. So let's go take a walk and see how well it does. We're on 1.4 right now, and I'm just going auto ISO and shutter speed 60 frames. I could probably bring it down to 30. Let's do that. Just okay, we're at 30. So let's see how well this does. Alright. So far, looks like it's a little bit better on the light side when it comes to light. Definitely it's letting in a lot more than my 2.8. It's doing pretty good at tracking me. One thing that I'm noticing is that, like, even then when it's not tracking me with the box, that like the box will stay still, that it'll actually still stay on me because I have the box kind of sitting in the middle, so it grabs me pretty good. So far I'm pretty impressed with this. This lens has been good. I did some samples of my kids a little bit earlier, some in the low light, some just regular, and it seems like the autofocus is pretty damn good on this lens. I'm stoked on it. Let's go to this side. But in the bokeh, oh man, it's looking good. Usually about now I'm packing the lens up, knowing if it's getting returned, like that 28mm f2. All I needed was 10 minutes with it. Shit was already back in the box. And I had already sent an email to Amazon, return. It's kind of funny. I have not got an email yet, but I bought a lot of lenses on there and I've returned a lot of lenses. But I have kept some. It's just, I mean, luckily they don't have anything set where you can only go over a certain amount of returns, because I would have passed that a long time ago. But we do buy a lot of stuff on there, so maybe that's why. I mean, I was actually thinking about returning that 24mm at one point, and I have returned certain cameras. Yeah, this area, I think right here, about this area, for some reason both cameras have got lost in focus here, but this one's doing good. I'm actually quite impressed with this lens. I wish it had a little bit more reach, so, you know, if Viltrox had a 16mm 1.4, I would have got that over this, because that would have been more of a 24mm equivalent, and this is 35, but not bad. I mean, I'm still in the frame, but it's not like I'd have to be like out here or get a different like a monopod in order to do this. So let's go up over here. We'll do the same test that we did on the, sorry it's so shaky. We'll do the same test that we did on the Sony 24mm, just to have an honest battle here. Now, when looking back at the 24mm footage for the Sony, I was kind of disappointed because it did lose me in certain spots. And then like this camera, like it doesn't seem to lose me, like the box is not there, but I'm still in focus. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. I'm going through a really dark patch right here, so this is good just to see like how much light is letting in. This is so dark, but it's getting me. It's getting me through this whole part. This is impressive. I can still see the bokeh in the background. I'm digging this lens. Really good. If you're considering getting a Viltrox, whether it's the 23mm or the 56, I'd recommend it. If you're gonna do vlogging, you need to get the 23, because 56 ain't gonna happen unless you have somebody else doing it for you. I mean, what is that? It's probably like 85 equivalent. It's pretty far out there. So this is pretty good. Not bad. It is really getting me. I'm impressed, because that's the one thing about the Fuji that I thought that the Sony would kill it on, is that low light, but it still does better on the low light, like on other things, but when it comes to autofocus, so far the Fuji's kicking its ass. So that's impressive. You know, last night I did the same test on my 2.8, and it just, you can see me through some of the dark spots, and it actually didn't lose focus, which is nice. But it actually, I don't know. I don't think 2.8 is for night vlogging. If you're going to be a night vlogger like myself, you're going to need to be at 1.4. Otherwise, you ain't vlogging shit. So this is impressive. I was about to get run over by a car. So I am quite impressed with this lens. It's got me. And I'm not seeing any pulsing with this lens, which is nice. Let's see if it loses me if I turn my head and then come back. So let's see. Focus. Yeah. It's good stuff. Good lens. So far, very happy with it. I'll have to do more tests, but I'm gonna finish this up here. So let me know what you guys think. Is this quite impressive for very dark vlogging on autofocus? Let me know. Put your comments down below if you got this lens, what you think of it. What are the cons and the pros? So, alright, let's wrap it up. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.